Hey friends, what's up? Redneck Gamer here. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 17 on the Green Farming series on Farmtown USA version 2, my edit of it. So, quite a bit different scenery today. We got some pretty heavy machinery right here. And in the background you see our newly constructed vineyard and orchard. Excuse me. For those of you who watched the stream last night, I ended the stream saying I was going to get a snack. I did. I got some Nutter Butters. They were delicious. Anyways, so finally, the contractors finally got us our new vineyard and new orchard constructed, and some beautiful stone walls too. Here's the orchard. Very nice. Very nice and plentiful water tanks, so it should stay up and running long. We can also put compost or manure in, and with our compost factory running pretty much 24/7 right now, which you guys will see probably next episode, I'm thinking. So yeah, it is all good. However, the contractors are still here for a reason, and that is because they have left me the equipment to dig a foundation for our next project, which is going to be right over there. So I'm going to go ahead and start digging, and I have some concrete guys coming in pretty soon. They should be here in about 3 hours, just long enough for me to go ahead and get some stuff dug. And unfortunately I do not want to record it, because it's just long. It's long and tedious. You guys don't really want to see me just dig for hours on end. I mean, it would be seconds because time lapse, but you know what I mean. So anyways guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start digging. We're gonna get the concrete laid, and then I believe the convoy's coming in with the parts. So next time we see you guys, we will hopefully have our new project finally built. It's all going up all in one day. It's pretty crazy. It's been months in planning to get this going. I had to get a bunch of clearances from the state, from the county, from even the state police to get the escort down here. We even had to build a what's it called? A access road right there for them to come down, because they can't fit under that overpass over there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start digging. Get the wheel tracks right here. There we are. Alright guys, so I will see you guys in just 1 second. Alright guys, welcome back. Sorry about that. So here in front of us we have a bunch of empty blue heavy haul trucks and some flatbeds. And our excavator's sitting over there, the bulldozer's sitting up there just in case anybody gets stuck. It was a little wet today, so just in case anybody gets stuck, the bulldozer's up there till they pull them out. And all this was for probably our biggest, most expensive project yet. A huge ass windmill. This windmill will bring in an estimate of $2,200, $2,200 an hour. It is all hooked up. We just have to run some underground cables over to the main power grid, and then yeah, we'll be all good and we'll be generating power. We do have to put in a underground little capacitor, I think they call it. I don't know. Something that kind of stores the energy. But they'll have to put in one of those. That's coming in pretty soon. Still have to dig the hole for that as well. But yeah, that is our big project of the year. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, that is the big project of the year, is putting this $1.6 million structure up, and I'm thinking it'll make quite a return. I mean, $2,200 an hour, that's pretty good. The base is actually about 8 foot underground as well. So all this concrete also continues 8 foot under. That's what we were digging the hole for. So this thing is not coming down anytime soon, which is good because we need to make it pay for itself, which it will. So yeah, that is all this done. We'll go ahead and get the crew out of here. We're going to keep the excavator here just for a little bit longer. We have one more project we want to do with it. And yeah, well, basically I will see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so welcome to our next very little project. Well, little compared to what we just did. Sorry. We will be tearing down this barn, and we're not tearing it down just to get rid of it. We will be actually replacing it with a nice big cold storage barn, so we can store all our goodies from our new orchards. Well, vineyard and orchard, if I'm being correct. But unfortunately, we're going to have one of our workers here tear this down because we just got a text that our animals need feeding. So we'll go ahead and have somebody pick us up because we're actually out here with no truck. So we'll have somebody come and pick us up. Then we will feed our animals. So see you guys then. Alright guys, we are pulling up to the farm now. I actually forgot we were not riding this. Our New Holland was just down the road. Parked it under the underpass so nobody would come through while we were operating all those heavy machinery. Or all that heavy machinery. It just wasn't dangerous for, or it was just dangerous for people to be crossing the road. Or driving along the road with all that heavy machinery around. So we went ahead and blocked it with the good old T7 heavy duty. We did go ahead and take our snowblower into the shop so they can look over. They have some specialists from Belt to look at it and see how it held up. And it should be returned to us by tomorrow. By tomorrow, I believe they said. So that should be fun. Now I'm going to be doing this on camera because I've had a few people ask me what my mix rations are, and they're actually pretty simple, especially using the equipment I use. So this is one of them. I normally do my silages last. It's just kind of how I prefer to do it. I could have easily just done it there. It doesn't really make a difference of what order you do this in. So we'll go ahead and go over here and grab our bale forks for the old what is this? LM742, I should say. Raise the boom out just a little bit. Grab our forks. We're going to pick up one straw bale. Now these are using the big bales. These are 6,100 liters each. Almost had that whole stack come down on us. That was a little scary. So we grab one straw bale, being 6,100 liters of straw. Then we grab 2 hay bales, which are also 6,100 liters. Now this ratio actually stays the same pretty much throughout whatever bales you are using. It's generally always two hay bales and 1 straw bale. And well, the silage amount will change. And I will show you guys the exact rations once we are done. Go ahead and park here. well, not park it, but drop that off. We're going to go ahead and go back to the silage pit. But yeah, like I was saying, the silage will change depending on what size bales you're using. Like I said, I'm using 6,100 liter bales. And that means we are going to be putting in a little more silage. Just around 15,000 liters of silage. 3 bucketfuls of this. This bucket is 5,000 liter bucket, but you know how farm sim is, it doesn't fill up exactly to 5,000. So that's why I say about 15,000 liters of silage. Let's go ahead and hop in our T7. We'll have one of the workers drive us there in the gator. There we are. Turn around nicely here. We do have a little bit of a stockpile of mixed rations there. That's really just if we really run out of resources, which we really shouldn't, but you know, you just want to have that just in case. You know, you never know if you're going to have a breakdown and need to just manually scoop up the forage and feed it to them. So that's what that's for. So here are the rations so far. You see the grass, or the hay rather, is pretty red right now, and the straw is pretty full. Well, that is all equaled out once we put our silage in. You can see, well, I guess it's 4,500 liters buckets, isn't it? But yeah, it's roughly 15 or 14,000 liters. And then go ahead and go ahead. Wow, I'm just great at English recently. But yeah, it's 4 buckets of a 4,500 liter bucket for this bale type in particular. In my mixed rations, I like to have a little more silage than anything else. I found it just is better to have it like that. I don't know if that actually makes a difference. You know, the way they produce things differently. But yeah, this is what I found to work best for me. It also helps you burn through your silage a little faster, and just helps it be more realistic. Because in reality, you chop your silage, and that silage is normally good for you throughout 1 year. So here are the exact numbers. You see our silage is just a little higher than the hay and straw. Well, a little higher than the hay, a lot higher than the straw. And that's exactly what you want. Like I said, I'm not sure if the portions matter, but this is what I've found to work for me. So if you guys are using the big bales and want some good ration making, this is what I recommend. I also gotta get into Giant's editor and figure out why this shows up as pink. I think they're missing a texture. They may need to do that for a while now. But yeah, guys, that's actually gonna go ahead and do it. It's the winter, so there's not much to do. So, I know it was a shorter episode, guys, and I apologize for that. That's why I kind of did this whole thing on camera, just to make it a little longer, a little more entertaining too. So, hopefully you all have enjoyed this episode of Farming Simulator 17. If you guys did enjoy, please like, dislike, comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you are already subscribed, please click the bell icon so you're notified of when I upload and or stream. Jeez. And until next time, I'm the Redneck Gamer. See you all in the next video. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for coming out. Bye-bye.